project on Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey has endless accomplishments in her amazing career. Oprah's career has expanded from media and beyond. She has had a turn in being an actress and a talk show host. Oprah is a chairwoman and CEO of her own television network. A fun fact about Oprah Winfrey is that she has a famous quote called "Turn your wounds into wisdom." A question I would ask Oprah is, how as an abused child did you make it all the way to be the first African-American billionaire? Oprah Winfrey's television network looks like this. Thank you for listening. Bye.
This is my one-pager. Michael Jordan is an American basketball player / businessman and the principal of the basketball team, the Hornets of the NBA. Jordan played 15 seasons in the NBA for the Chicago Bulls and the Washington Wizards. Jordan played 3 seasons for Dean Smith at the University of North Carolina. Jordan joined the Bulls in 1984 as a 3rd overall draft pick. The first Air Jordan shoes were produced exclusively in the early 1984 and released to the public in the late 1984. But the black and red colorway got banned. Jordan was fined $5,000 per game for wearing them. 2011, they got banned from the NBA. Mike is a Gatorade commercial featuring Michael Jordan that aired in 1992. In 2015, as part of its 50th anniversary celebration, Gatorade re-aired it as a digitally remastered version during the NBA All-Star Weekend. In 2017, Gatorade and Jordan collaborated to release the Be Like Mike collection. This collection includes shoes, clothes, and accessories that featured Gatorade branding.
To ask her is, how do you feel when you're acting in front of the cameras? An adjective to describe her would be brave, funny, kind, strong, and amazing. Her quote is, just because you don't have a mother or a father doesn't mean you can't have a healthy, happy family. Raven-Symoné was born in December 10, 1985. Is she dead? No, she's still alive. Her education is Academy of Art University. Job, American actress. Her family is Lydia Galden, Christopher B. Pierman, and Blaise Pierman. Her main accomplishment is that Raven-Symoné main accomplishments are TV shows called That's So Raven, That's So Raven 2, Cheetah Girls. The most popular right now is Raven's Home. Interesting facts of Raven-Symoné. 1. When very young, Raven worked at Atlantis Phase Inc. 2nd, Raven-Symoné has her own day called the Day of Raven-Symoné. She has also been working so hard to be herself again. Adjectives: face. She was been facing racism from some people because of her skin color. This is Raven-Symoné.
Hi, my name is Hattie, and I did a one-pager on Phyllis Wheatley.
Phyllis Wheatley was born on May 8, 1753, and died on December 5, 1784, due to complications of childbirth. Her education, since she was a slave, she didn't go to school, but she learned how to speak Latin and Greek and verses from the Bible. Her job, believe it or not, Phyllis Wheatley had a job of being a poet when she was older. Her family, her master was John Wheatley, her master's wife was Suzanne Wheatley, and the children was Mary Wheatley and Nathaniel Wheatley. Her main accomplishment, she learned how to speak Latin and Greek. She published 4 poems by the time she was 12. She published 28 poems by the time she was 13, and learned how to translate Ovid. These are 5 words to describe Phyllis Wheatley. She was smart, she was brave, she was curious, and she was persevering and understanding. One question I would ask Phyllis Wheatley is, how do you learn 2 languages so quickly? An obstacle faced when Phyllis was about 7 or 8 years old. She was kidnapped, and she was on her way to America to be a slave, experienced a difficult trip spanning 240 days, and 21 people died during the trip. 3 interesting facts. In 1773, Phyllis had her first poem addressed to Harvard University as Sons of Science for an experiment. In 1772, Phyllis had to go to court to defend her poems because white Americans doubted it. In 1773, Phyllis went on a business trip to England to publish her collection of poems.
Hello, my name is Steph Shaw. one page on Charles Drew. Charles Drew was born on June 3rd, 1904. He also died on April 1st, 1950. One of his famous quotes was, "There is no scientific basis for the separation of the blood for different races." When Dr. Drew was ordered to make a blood bank, he faced racial discrimination from the Army. And he also was athletic in high school. He also had 3 jobs: surgeon, physician, medical researcher. He worked on blood transfusion.
Okay, hi, my name is Megan, and I did a one-pager on Michelle Obama. Okay, so in the one-pager, there are questions that I would ask her, which includes, like, how did she feel to have the responsibility of a first lady, considering that is a lot of responsibility. What a smarty, which is right here, which includes the school she goes to, like Harvard and Princeton University. Congratulations, which would be some achievements, speeches, you know, a lot of that stuff. Her birthday, which would be January 17th, so happy birthday, Michelle. Michelle, which would be some characteristics, like powerful. She is quite the powerful woman and such an amazing American. The family, so like her family, dogs, children, husband. A famous quote, which is very important to her, and she stands this quote. She just finds it very important in her life. It's a tough life, which would be some obstacles that she had faced, including a lot of racist comments made against her, and 3 fun facts, which would be about her life growing up, her husband, and even her school life. That's all.
Hi, I'm Kayla Shapiro, and I did a one-pager on Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys had many main accomplishments. She won very much Grammys for most of her songs, but she did face obstacles. Alicia Keys was very insecure in herself, and that never helped her music career. She was born on January 25th. As of 2017, she is 37 years old. She went to the University of Columbia, and she has 2 kids and is married to Swish Bulls. One quote that she had and she lives by is, "It took a long, long road to get here, but it took a brave, brave girl to try." And her job is she is a Grammy-winning